Hey, hey, everybody. Come on in. Oh, yeah. Come on in, everybody. My brother from India. What's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Victor Brooks Show. Instagram Indie Fam Series. Y'all come on in here. You know, I came on a little early today and you hear the music in the background because so many of you have been asking, what is that song that I play on the promos? When I, promo the upcoming shows. And it's actually from my album, The Victor Brooks Show. I'm sorry, no, I'm on the Victor Brooks Show. My album, Victor Brooks Samba Soul, is the name of the album. And the name of the song is Lovin' You Baby. So many have sent in emails to just say, what is the song? Where is the song? Where can I find it or what have you? And that's the tune. So thank you for reaching out about the tune. I appreciate that you love the music. And yeah, go download it, download it whenever you can. Today, you all, we are so excited to have our guest for today of the Victor Brooks Show Indie Fam Series, RELI from West Hollywood, California, my hometown. And actually, I'm out of North Carolina at the moment, but bi-coastal. And I know there's some incredible musicians here in North Carolina, as well as all over the world, because that's our mission right here on the Victor Brooks Show Indie Fam Series, where we get to know the artist and their journey, the artist and their journey. We've had some incredible independent artists in the past shows that we've done. And as you know, it's a new format. We're just building the videos, but if you're not able to see it, and those of you who aren't able to see it on the live, and you're watching on the recorded, because that's where most of the audience is able to see it at their leisure. Everybody's not able to go live or watch live, but I've got some incredible response from people who've watched it, the IGTV channel. And the Victor Brooks Show IGTV channel, where you can find all of the other episodes as well as on the feed here at the Victor Brooks Show. And the response has been fantastic. They've said, hey, I found my new favorite singer or my new favorite artist. And Heshriki Pator out of India, our guest, was our first photographer that we had. And incredible artistry. But that's why we're here, to celebrate artistry, to celebrate independent artistry, but artistry in general. And, it's a mission. It's a mission. It's not a moment. It's a mission, y'all. And today, I'm so proud to bring to you RELI, as I mentioned before. And we are going to, as soon as I see, let me look and see if RELI's here. And RELI, the singer, songwriter, MD, which is music director and producer. And the more I'm getting to know her, just a fantastic soul. Yes, here we go. Let me see if I can... and thank you, Meg Porter Music. Thank you. And I see music at the end of it. Keep on keeping on, Meg. Give us your artistry. Let us know where we can support, where we can download, where we can follow. Come on. Let's see what we have here. Norna, Liane Norna, minha amiga da São Paulo, Brasil. Muito obrigado. The DJ, hey, Relly,
Hello, how's it going?
it's going, it's going. How you doing, girl?
Good, doing good. It's
That's
a
good.
little weird
That's
with the
good.
time change, but it's okay.
That time change it snuck up on us, didn't it? It snuck up on us. But if
Yeah.
you see anybody down here that's giving you love, go ahead and give it right back to them, please.
Hello everybody. Sending all my love to everyone who's online and who's gonna watch later on.
That's right.
all about positivity and love and spreading that positivity and sharing it with the world and manifesting it all around us. Yes, let's
That's
go.
right. I
Hello,
told
Victor.
y'all, indie fam, I told you all, didn't I? I said the more I'm getting to know Relly, just a beautiful soul, man. Just a beautiful soul. An artistic soul. Has anyone ever told you that you are an artist to the core? Has anyone ever told you that?
Yes, yes. I've gotten that before. I don't like gloating, but yeah, I've gotten that before. I have. I've got an old soul, which is lovely. Nice to
Yeah.
know that I've been here. I've been around.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And how old were you really when you knew that there was something artistic going on
I
with
was
me?
I was younger, so I've been playing guitar and piano since I was about 3-ish years old. And as far as singing, that's fairly, I mean, it's newer, but it's about 10 years now, going into 10 years. And I want to say I was around 18 years old, heartbreak, as per usual, 3 a.m., get up on the keyboard, just wrote a song, played it for my mom the next day, and she goes, okay, there's potential here. There's potential. So
Yeah, right,
that's when
right.
it started off with a heartbreak and it ended up with a career.
Come on. Wow. Now, your mom, for her to hear that or feel that, is your mom an artist as well? Is she?
She claims to be, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on.
Apparently she was an incredible singer. So, and
Okay.
I think she still is. She doesn't think
Yes.
so anymore, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
My dad
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, I love his singing voice. So,
Wow. So both of your parents have that, that creative going
yeah,
on.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because a lot of times it's weird. I remember I think mine was I think maybe about 10 years old too, like a youngin, little youngin where I was saying, yeah, I think different from a lot of the other ones, and I look at life different from a lot of the other ones. And then the older I got, people started saying the same thing you just said, old
Yeah.
soul, and then no matter what arena So when you connect
Uh-huh.
with other artists, what is your mission in connecting with other artists?
Genuinely, my mission is to really connect on a level of friendship, on a level of getting to know you on a, I understand your artistry, you're talented, correct? But I want to know who you are, where you're from, why you're doing what you're doing. It doesn't necessarily have to have this, you know, we are the world intention. You can be doing this just for fun. And with that said, it's lovely to meet people who are creative and have that different intention, different intentions with that creativity. And yeah, it's been a journey.
Yeah, I love what you just said that we are the world. It doesn't have to have that
Yeah,
kumbaya moment.
yeah. Which I will say, I am. So I had that righteous moment of we need to make "We Are the World" music, and then a shaman told me, he goes,
Yeah.
no, 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 music is your playground, and then that manifested completely differently than the righteousness because it's
Oh,
not
wow.
it's about actually enjoying the process and doing it from a place of enjoyment and manifesting. And even if it's a song about heartbreak, somebody else could relate to it on a completely different level and say,
That's right.
it's okay to
That's
feel
right.
this way. It's
Yeah.
okay. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, really, artistry, I've always felt that as an artist, we are able to explain what others may not be able to explain.
Yes.
Because we feel different. We feel at another level, whether it's when that negative hits us, it's another feeling. When that positive hits us, it's another feeling. And then we can kind of use our artistry to give a voice to others who may not be able to have a voice to say something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's like, I really, but I didn't understand that for so long. I didn't
Right.
respect that for so long.
Right, right. And that is something that, that's a part of your artist journey, is to go through that ego part. I mean, not for
Yeah,
everybody, but
yeah,
specifically for
yeah,
me, is to go through that ego part and be like, you know, what am I doing this for? Am I doing this for fame? Am I doing this for love? Am I doing this to whatever, you know? And so, yeah, you do go in and you say, hey, my intention is to play. This music is my playground. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to let that manifest, you
That's
know?
right. That's right. That's right. What playground equipment do you use in your play?
Yeah, so, yeah, like, as I mentioned earlier, guitar, piano. I do love to sing. I love producing. I love production. I will say I have yet to go in a room and I have done this before, but only once or twice. I want to arrange an entire score. So for film and television, yeah, I want to score. I really want to do that in the future. But as far as now, I'm working on a few songs and an album, and in the near future coming out. So yeah, I'm excited. Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
No, fantastic. Hey, you are on here with a bunch of other artists that, and you said the emails that I get are like, it's like, I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the detailed words, but it's almost like, a breath of fresh air, a place where I can just be me, a place that I can talk and understand, other people understand my artistic lingo, my artistic ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? Because I always like to say, this is not American Idol. This is not The Voice. You know, I mean, cool for the platform that they have, but it's not what we're doing here. There's no cue cards of, you know, a judge of like, this is better than that thing. No, 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 no. This is a place where we get to do what you just said. We get to meet each other. We see the Instagram scrolls and the clips and the sponsors, because that's what got me to you. I saw a clip, you know, and I said, well, you know what would even be better is if what you just said, we can sit and talk to that artist.
Yes, we can get to know that artist. And we have these platforms to do that, and we're utilizing that, and that's incredible. And it's such a, it's something that we didn't have. I mean, we didn't have this before. You know, to get to know an artist, you had to read their autobiography. You know, so it's really incredible to have this. And to utilize it in a way where you're telling other people, hey, you can do this too, even if you're not an artist. It's nice to get to know anybody in the world with a good and positive heart, and you know, so yeah, it's an incredible platform. Greetings.
And you know, you see the people I see are folk from Rio de Janeiro. Muito obrigado, família brasileira. Muito obrigado por seu tempo hoje. Thank you for joining us today and taking the time. Matt Zavila out of Los Angeles, California. Thank you so much, brother Matt. Roger, Brazil is turning out today. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You know what? What is your premier instrument? Do you have an instrument you play, or what is that?
It really depends. So it's between piano and guitar. So typically I just, if I think of something, I will pick up the guitar first, and I'll hear it out. And if it sounds like something that could potentially sound better on a different instrument, I will send it. There's an incredible website called Sound Better where you get to meet and work with musicians all over the globe. So it's unbelievable. It's called Sound Better. Absolutely love it. I've met so many incredible musicians, and I love live sound. So if, let's say, I want a live clarinet, I can find somebody from Italy, you know, and get to know that person and follow them on social media and on these other platforms. So yeah, typically I'd go to the guitar or the piano and hear what it would potentially sound like on a different instrument and send it over.
Wow, it's called Sound Better.
Sound Better. It's unbelievable. Changed the game completely for me.
Look at see, because that's why I love this too. I had no idea that there was a website that you could go to connect with other musicians. Because, you know, just doing this for the couple of months on this particular site of Instagram, some of the artists that we've had on, they send in emails that they're now collaborating. There's an artist in Japan who's collaborating with an artist right outside of Detroit, Michigan, a little small town, right? Because they saw the show and they're like, hey, you know, this is why I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like jumping through
No,
the
do
thing
it.
because
Go for it. Jump through the roof. Woo!
that's it. Because it's about the art. It's about the art, man. You know, what do you see? How did you deal with the moments, or if you've had the moments? Because I'm talking to other, you know, 4 other artists who send their emails that we may have discussions with. Those times where we can have that artist self-doubt, that artist of I'm not good enough, you know, or whatever.
Oh, I've been through the ringer with that. I mean, it happened, and it's continuous. I'm not gonna lie. It happens. You go into moments of self-doubt. It's a journey. It's not
Mhm.
perfect. And I will say within those moments, I challenge myself to sit and to understand where that self-doubt comes from and to feel it within my body. And perhaps that self-doubt is another song, is another, you know what I mean? So I used to crumble, and I actually and I would take a step back from music and say, you know what, maybe I do need, and which is absolutely acceptable as well if you do need to take a step back, which I have done before. But now I say, you know, whenever you do doubt yourself and you do think that you won't ever, when I say make it, I mean inner success, inner, you know. And so when I have that self-doubt, I tend to tune inward now and tell myself, you know, where is this self-doubt going? Why is this happening? What is it within your surrounding that you can change and you can do better as an artist to help that self-doubt, to heal that self-doubt instead of compressing it, you know?
Mhm. Oh no, don't stop. Keep on keeping on.
That's it. That's
Yes, it is, because that's what it's all about. We write. When I learned that the power of writing that emotion out,
yes.
we remember, we've heard the phrase writing it out, RIDING,
Mm-hmm.
but writing, WRIT, writing it out for me became medicinal. It
Yes.
became therapeutic, you know? And I think as an artist, hey, other artists, indie fam, your artistry is your medicine. Okay? It's not better than, it's not about being better than, it's different than.
It's
This,
different.
it's not a thing of indie fam making, and I'm talking to all of our family right now. What Sister Relly and I are talking about, your new indie family member right now, we're talking about those times as artists where we feel like we're not as good, or we're not as, my music won't be as welcomed as before as others, or I only have a few hundred followers, they have a couple of thousand followers. It's not being better than,
It's
you're
not.
different than.
Ex-
Celebrate, Joe.
exactly. And embrace that difference because it's what makes you you. That's your uniqueness, you know? And if you're striving to be like somebody else, there's a lesson in there. That's okay. That's where you are, and there's a fine acceptance in that. But you're gonna eventually find out that you're gonna want to be you because there's
Yes.
only one you. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And that is literally that is where you want to be, especially as an artist, because when you are you, when you really know that this is you, it comes from your core, it comes from your gut, it comes
That's right.
from your heart, from your
That's right.
soul. And you're
That's right.
almost, it's almost like it's this divine energy that uplifts you, and it's like, you know what, just soar, just it comes out like lava, you know? It's like just go ahead and sing it. Tell them how you feel, you know?
That's right. That's right. No gate.
No
No
gate,
gate.
no gate, no boundaries. No
Okay,
boundaries.
artist, unlock your gate, you know? Let it out. Let it run, because that's what we need. That's what we need, Joe. That's what we must have. Tell me about the first song that you wrote. What was, and I have to tell, hey, everybody, please forgive me. I see the request that you sent in to join, but the format we have here is it's dedicated to the artist that I've invited on. And what I would love is for who has sent because I have about 4 requests to join. Please send me your messages. Let's connect and let's set a date to bring you on so we can hear your journey. We can have you tell your story, okay? Please, for
It's a
you
lot of
who have,
fun.
I would, huh?
It's a lot of fun.
But thank you all for sending your requests, man. I love it. Go ahead, sister. Tell me tell me your first time that you started writing as a songwriter.
I'm not gonna lie, the first song I've ever written was a horrific. I was about. I'm not gonna, and I promised her that I would never lie about this. I
Okay.
was about what, 11 or 12 years old. It goes jump, 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 dance, dance, DJ, turn the music up. That's the first song I've
Okay.
ever written. But that's the true origin. And I promised that I would never stray away from that. But the actual real true song that I've written was when I was around 18 years old, and that was that 3 a.m. moment where
Wow.
it was that heartbreak moment. And I was like, and I actually listened to Ellie Goulding's version of Elton John's "It's a Little Bit Funny This
Yes.
Feeling." So
Yes.
yeah, so I love the idea of writing a song and saying that you're writing a song. And
Mhm,
so I
mhm.
got up and I was like, I'm just gonna write this person a song, and it happened, and that's where the journey began.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then so from songwriting, and I noticed in your bio as well, music director, MD.
Hmm.
Please, first of all, much respect on that because I've never had I was always the artist.
Yeah.
And then I had so much respect for my MDs for the live shows because I know I see what that takes for them to do. You know,
Yeah.
how did that happen with you? Much
So
respect.
So yeah, so so I want to say it's less of an MD and more of an arranger. But if I had to be an MD, I could potentially do that. I'm aspiring to do it. I
Mhm.
just as much as you respect it to its core, and I my goal is to get up on that stage and to be that music director. And really, it's such an art because you're almost, it's like, think of a store. You're a manager of a store. You're managing every aspect of this store of it. So you have to really be there and really be present. And so I love it behind. So I've done it behind the scenes, in the studio. And so my goal is to really do it up front and to really be on stage. And yeah, and so being an MD, it's not easy, and I am aspiring, and it is a journey, and I'm still learning. But yeah, I do like to put that title because when you put that title on yourself, you're manifesting it. You know, it's being manifested. The
That's right.
universe is
That's right.
currently in its lab
Yes,
doing its
yes,
work.
yes. I believe in that. I believe in that, man. You got to say it. You have to
Yeah,
feel it. You got to
yeah,
believe it. You got to put it out there, man. You got to
yeah.
put it out there. What causes, as an artist, what things of life? Because whenever there was a war, someone wrote a song about it. Somebody did a movie about it. There was a dance routine. Whenever there was I mean, catastrophic things, there was artistry behind it. Beautiful situations in life and world, there was artistry behind it. Causes, there is always something artistic behind it. What causes drive you? Is there something in life and community and people that draw you?
Yes. So I really speak to, so my girlfriend and I are a
Mhm.
duo. We're Meg and Relly. And
Right on.
what we love to do, yeah. So we basically take our past trauma of coming out and we flip it over and we tell the LGBTQ plus community that it is okay to be you, and somebody does love you and you are loved.
That's right.
And that is our purpose, as a duo. And
Mhm.
that's what really drives me to promote music and to really push it out there. And with that said, I love what you said, that in I mean, unfortunately, in the midst of chaos, there is artistry. And one of my favorite movies, Across the Universe, it was actually during, I believe it was the civil rights movement. I mean, it was everything was happening, and there was a Jude in the picture, right? So there was war happening, and he kind of stepped back and he was saying, I'm going to be the Jude of this entire scenario. I need to be that almost, it's not comic relief, but it's almost that relief. It's that I need to stand back, and I need to I need to be Switzerland. I need to,
Gotcha.
you know,
Gotcha.
I need to sing so that people can take a step back, or just look up and not worry about that chaos, you know?
Mhm.
And yeah, I really, it's just, it's been it's so interesting how that manifests. And you know, and you don't want to, you know, it's really interesting because I don't want, you know, you don't want to really exploit the situation. You don't want to say, you know, you don't, in the middle of chaos, you don't really want to necessarily like promote yourself in the middle of chaos. So
Mhm.
it really is about that intention of making people feel better, you know?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not gaining,
Mhm.
and knowing that you're not gonna, the only gain that you're gonna get out of this is making people feel better, and that is more than enough.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Yes, it is. Really, right on.
Mm,
Right on. That gives my dinosaur effect because that's a phrase I grew up with, that just part of who I am. Right on. Just, because what you're saying is, once again, it all goes back to the mission of us as artists.
mm-hmm.
The mission of us to be able, first of all, to go into ourselves and say, how do I feel about this situation right now? Do I
Yeah.
dig it? Is it pissing me off? Is it making me happy? Is it something that I think I want to say about this? Or even, and can we go another little level under here? Even in the times as an artist where there's some things we may feel like, I don't want, this is just, it's not for everybody to know. This is my artistic, private, dark moment.
Mm-hmm.
Artist, you understand what I'm saying? This is the time where I don't necessarily feel like I want anyone to know how I'm feeling right now. I don't want anybody to know this is what I'm thinking right now about
Mm-hmm.
the world, especially maybe about myself. Hey, artist, check this out. Somebody else can identify with the same exact thing in that moment right there. And I chose the dark moment not for a reason of negativity,
No.
but I chose the dark moment because that is the time where we can feel like no one else understands what I'm about to say. But if you write that down, if you put it in a poem, if you put it in a song, I guarantee you someone else is going to feel that and understand it and dig it just like it pulled you out. It's going to pull somebody
Somebody
else
else
out.
out. Exactly.
Does that sound too kumbaya right there?
No, it's not too kumbaya. It's the kumbaya.
Ooh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, okay. I like
It's the
that.
actual kumbaya. So
Well, tell me what you feel. What do you mean when you say that?
so I completely, I am so, I can't even begin to relate to. So sometimes sometimes we don't want to tell the world how we're feeling. We don't want to you know, we're digging deep, but we feel that we need that moment with ourselves to not only gather that information, to absorb it, let it marinate inside of you, because sometimes your body, your mind needs to catch up with what you're saying, you
Yes.
know? And
Yes.
how can you put it out when you're, you know, you yourself don't understand it? And so so it's interesting what
Yes.
you mentioned. So sometimes I'll write stuff, and then a week later I'll look back into it and I'm like, you know, this is actually incredible. This could potentially help somebody. Let me put this out. Even though I was in a state of A, B, and C, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna still put it out because it's gonna help somebody. It's gonna lift somebody off their seat, and it's not necessarily the song either. It's the idea that they could do something like that too. You could write, you could go into your darkness, you could write. It's okay to be with yourself and to be one with
Yes.
yourself, and to write whatever is in your heart, and
Yeah.
then later on manifest light after that darkness has been processed, you know,
Right.
has been
Right.
absorbed. So
Right.
so
Right.
that's very, very relatable, and that is something that I actually abide by, because I really, really, so I did this thing last year where I would I wouldn't actually write it down. I'd think of it in my head and I'd play the guitar and I'd sing. And then I said, you know what? If you remember it next week, it's probably worth it.
Come on. That's it. That's right. That's right.
So I tried that challenge and it kind of resonates. So
Yeah.
So I will say it's been a really cool journey with that. But as far as going inward and then manifesting light through that is incredible, because you're able to process what's going on and you're able to understand yourself from a level of, oh my gosh, I'm more than this being. I'm an artist. I'm a musician. I'm able to grab what's going on in the world, or grab what's going on in my life and turn it into artistry. And then and that's not an easy thing to do, especially during dark times. You know, and during dark times, you're not sitting there wanting to share. You know, you're sitting there with yourself. So it is important to have those moments and to sit there. And it's not a race. It's not a competition. It's not about releasing this first song and then before this person and that person. It's your journey, your moment, your art. And that's how I see it. It really is. It's your art, and whatever you put out is really going to be there forever, especially with technology today. It just is going to be there. So it's okay to take a moment for yourself, you know?
Yes, it is. You got a new big brother, girl. You got a new big brother at Victor Brooks. Just know that. That's all right. I love it. I love it. I love it, because that's what it's all about. Hey, do you have anything that you can give us today? Anything acoustically, a cappella?
Yeah.
Anything, a cappella. Anything that you
so my guitar is currently under construction. I have to, so this, I'll actually show you right now. This broke off. And so I had to tune it to that, and then it just sounds absolutely completely awkward. So I'm just going to do a cappella.
Right on. Right on.
So whenever you're ready.
Whenever I'm good when you're good.
I'll pack a mug. All right, so this is a song called Flow, and I'll just do a little bit of it. Somewhere between all the movement, I find all the stillness with you. Somewhere beyond all decision, you are the one that I choose. I ride my wave of love with you. Sometimes I'll spill all the madness, but most days I let it know that I am the one who's steering. I am the one in control of my own love and where it goes.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. You do have an old soul. You've been here.
Thank you.
Much respect. Such a beautiful voice. Such a beautiful voice.
Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. And I see my sister Julie McKnight just joined us, and she's like, yes, because and look at the amazing coming up here. The thumbs up are coming up here. And what you just did, we used to call that flat foot. You're singing on your 2 feet, no instruments, no nothing. You just flat foot singing, you know? How do you feel? Because we saw you when you were singing. How do you feel when you're singing?
Oh, I feel like it's my comfort zone. I feel more comfortable singing than talking. I will say that. So when I sing, it feels nice. I go into a place of, it's just do you. It's as simple as that. I don't really necessarily feel what I felt when I wrote the song, but I can delve into that, moment and just go in and sing from a place of love and enjoyment. Yeah.
You know what? I thought for a long time in my life that I was straight introvert, but I found out that I'm an ambivert, where I have And I didn't know that word either, where I have introvert and extrovert
You're a
right there.
wallflower.
I'm a wallflower. There you go.
Yeah.
And but it's like if you get me at a particular time at that wall and we're connecting, then we're gonna have a great conversation.
Exactly. Thank you for saying that. It's like once the oh my gosh, once the veil is lifted, the curtains are down, everything hair is down. It's time to be in the time to go into PJs and watch Saturday Night Live and cuddle with our pillows. That's when you know that we're vibing. Oh my gosh.
Exactly. And it happens in when I'm creating too, because I had about it's maybe about I'm being real, it's maybe about 12 or 13 years where I was creative dry. I mean it's like, nah, I don't want to pick up a guitar.
I
I don't
respect
want to
that.
sing a I
I
don't want to
respect
sing a
that.
song because nothing creatively was coming out because of life, right? But once things started to kind of like rekindle and I pulled my little notepad out again and I had my pen and paper and I just started jotting down maybe 3 words if they wouldn't leave my mind
Wow, I love that.
or a sentence or whatever or phrase or something that was there. You know what, really, I look back after a couple of months once I started feeling that creativity coming back again, which I found out never really leaves us.
Mm-mm.
Life just has a way of giving the artist that that false sense of life's problems are so much more prevalent than your artistry
No,
that we forget it, we can lose it, right? But I looked up over that paper pad and I said, I have filled up 2 pads of things that were just coming out. Things that are during that,
love it.
that dark time. Like some people are saying now, a slump. Exactly. That's what it was. Have you had those moments?
Yes, yes, I have.
What
And
pulled you through?
first of all, I really respect that, you're sharing that. It's very courageous and it's very cool that you're able to share that and people are able to hear that and know that it's okay to be in those moments. And I have had those moments and amazing things have actually happened within those moments. I will say when I stepped back from music, I want to say a few years back, I had a bird. This is really interesting. And she would always, for some odd reason, just fly to my mic every single day. And I wasn't making music. And I took that as a sign. I saw, she's just telling me, whenever you're ready, it's here for you. The color is, she's very colorful. The color is here for you. It's waiting for you. The rainbow, the magic, it's here. Just know that whenever you're ready to, and she'd always fly and just sit on the mic. And I'm like, you are an incredible creature. Thank you for showing me that. Thank you for uplifting me in that way. Even though I can't go up to the mic right now and sing, I know that it's ready for me whenever I'm ready. And so I actually wrote a song about that, and it's called Music Man. And the chorus goes, and I know someday when I wake up, we'll hear the words like we used to remember. And so it's basically about just being okay with where you are, being okay and knowing that you are gonna wake up and you are gonna remember, because that's the point. That's your medicine, and it's okay to take a step back and find that acceptance in sitting down and just staring at the mic and knowing, hey, one day me and you just
Yeah.
So I completely agree. I really respect that you shared that. I really do.
Oh, and hey, vice versa. That whole thing. I believe in the bird stories.
Oh
I
yeah.
believe in those
Oh yeah.
because I believe it's something there.
They're very
That
medicinal.
very medicinal, very
Hmm.
medicinal. And you see people who are giving their thing. Yes, being okay about change.
Yes,
Exactly, Patricia. Exactly. The people are throwing their love at you, Relly. Throwing their
exactly.
love
One
at
day
you.
at a time. Thank you. Exactly. One day at a time. Take these moments. Sometimes within the moments where you are sitting and staring at your mic or just sitting with yourself, those are beautiful moments. You have so much to learn about and sometimes those moments don't happen behind the mic or behind the guitar or behind the piano. And being an artist and knowing that is sugar, because then you can go up to the piano and to the guitar and to the mic and or right, and do it freely without any pressure,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Someone just said the universe. What does it
The
say?
universe has your back. Yes, Meg. The universe. Yes, it always
Right
has your
on
back.
there.
Always.
Right on
It
there.
has. The universe is for you. It will. I always say it's meant for you. There's no wrong turn when it comes to the universe. There is no
That's
wrong turn.
right. It's just us catching up. We're catching up before
And
we
sometimes
we
it makes
we.
you go in circles too until you figure it out.
Hey, turn on your artistic ways. Turn on your Ways app for
Yeah.
artists, and click it on there, and it'll help you navigate through there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love this. I love this. And let me tell you something, Indie fam. I'm talking to all of our Indie fam and Positivity Posse worldwide. Listen, this is why Victor Brooks came, to Instagram, because I've always been Facebook and YouTube. But then my sons and my nephew said, "Hey, Instagram, come on over here and let's do this here." So I said, "Okay, cool." So we developed the page. We started the page. I start kind of looking around, Indie fam, and then I started seeing a wealth of artists that were just flooding. And then I learned a word of, what is it? Not biorhythm, but algorithm.
Algorithm.
Right. And so I would click on one artist, and then before I knew it, I just started getting a flood of artists flooding where I saw the sponsorship. I'm just giving it to you, y'all. Let's keep it real. And I said, I want to meet some of these people. And I started going through and I clicked their page.
That's
Y'all
amazing.
follow their page. Follow RELI's page. I know, and I see you right now. You're feeling what we're talking about, y'all. You understand. You heard her music. You saw the expression she was giving with her delivery. It's real. This is who she is. So go to the page, download the music. Make sure you're aware of what's happening with RELI and her career and her artistry and if her collab. She just mentioned she loves to collaborate. If I don't want to speak for her, but if she's okay with you sending her that direct message,
Go
send it
for
to her,
it,
y'all.
please. Talk to me. Come sit next. There's a
There you
seat for you
go.
right here. Right here.
That's right. This is it. We want to meet the artist, or we want to meet you. We want to know more than just your sponsor page, which we love, but we want to know why we love the music so much, y'all. And this is why what Lady RELI is just giving us today. That's it.
Appreciate you. Wow. This is incredible. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life.
Oh man, we are too, RELI. We are too. I can't
Wow.
thank you enough. Is there anything else? This is your time. Anything you want to say, promote, do, whatever.
I just want to tell everyone who's watching and who's going to watch later on, enjoy the process. Enjoy the process, and just know that you are loved, you are heard, you are seen. And even if you don't feel it now, I promise you there is a light at the end. As a cliche as it sounds, there is a light at the end of each tunnel, and everybody's beautiful. Everybody's artistry is beautiful. Everybody's unique. And I can't wait to get to know people in the future. And this journey is freaking unbelievable. I can't complain. I can't complain.
Right
So
on.
thank you. And thank you to everybody who joined today. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
That's right. That's right. You got it. Well, you got a new fam already, and we can't wait to be here. Please let us know for whatever you're putting out, you're working on.
I will.
We want to support. We want to support. Okay.
Thank you, and thank you for making me a part of this indie fam. I'm really happy. I feel wholesome.
We do too. Indie fam and Positivity Posse.
Let's
Thank you,
go.
sister. You got it.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
You got it. You got it. Hey, y'all, you heard it right here. Yes, yes, yes. This is what it's all about. It is not about being better than, okay? It's just different than. You be you. You're the artist. do what you do. Don't worry what about the numbers are saying. Like I said, I just realized what it means that some people say you're not supposed to have more follow. You're not supposed to follow more than who follow you. I'm not into that. That's not my platform. My platform is I'm about the artistry and the artist. If I like it, I'm going to follow you. If this new platform of social media is what it's all about getting to know, getting connected, let's use it for that, artists. We are artists. We do what we do. We create something from nothing. We give it to the world. And if there's those times where we feel like we don't want to say anything to anyone, especially the world, it's okay. We write it, we keep it, we know it, we feel it. And in that moment when we're ready to deliver it again, we give it to the world and whatever artistic package that we want to give it to. If you're a photographer, take those pictures, y'all. If you're a dance choreographer, write those dance routines. If you're a filmmaker, make the movies. If you're a musician, write those songs and give it to us, y'all. Keep on keeping on. This is what it's all about. Hey, keep those emails coming in, y'all. I love them. I want to know you. I want to bring you on to the show. I want others to know who you are. I want others to follow you. I want others to download you. We have got to be the best us we can be for each other, y'all. This is who we have. This is who we are. We got to work together. Let's keep on keeping on, y'all. And come on back next Sunday at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock p.m. East Coast time. 2 different shows, 2 different artists. And we're going to bring you that next Sunday and every Sunday, God willing, because we want you to come on back and get some of that positivity on you. Take a bath in it. Take a shower in it. Scuba dive in it. Skinny dip in it if you want to. But just jump in that pool of positivity. And when you come out, sprinkle it on as many people as you can. Because that's what it's all about. I love you. And I'll see you next time on The Victor Brooks Show.